Hi friends, Mrs. Perez has a story for you today. This one's called Henny Penny, and it's a classic tale retold and illustrated by Paul Galdone. Now, as we listen to stories and as we read stories, we often predict what might happen next. And what that means is we think about what's happened in the story, we use those clues, and we also think about what we know already, and we make a good guess as to what might happen in the story. So, as I read Henny Penny to you, I want you to make predictions about what might happen next. Henny Penny, written and illustrated by Paul Galdone. Well, I see Henny Penny. Can you see her? Over here in the corner? Where might she be going? Look at the top of the hill. What do you see there? Yes, a castle. Could Henny Penny be going to the castle? Why would Henny Penny go to the castle? Let's find out. One day when Henny Penny was scratching among the leaves, an acorn fell out of a tree and struck her on the head. Boing! Oh, goodness gracious me, said Henny Penny. The sky is falling. I must go and tell the king. So where is Henny Penny going? Yes, to tell the king. And where does the king live? At the castle. That's right. So she went along and she went along and she went along until she met Cocky Locky. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Where are you going, Henny Penny? Asked Cocky Locky. Oh, said Henny Penny, the sky is falling and I am going to tell the king. May I go with you, Henny Penny? Asked Cocky Locky. Yes, indeed, said Henny Penny. So Henny Penny and Cocky Locky went off to tell the king that the sky was falling. Off they go. They went along and they went along and they went along until they met Ducky Lucky. Quack, quack, quack. Where are you going, Henny Penny and Cocky Locky? Asked Ducky Lucky. Oh, we're going to tell the king that the sky is falling, said Henny Penny and Cocky Locky. May I go with you? Asked Ducky Lucky. Yes, indeed, said Henny Penny and Cocky Locky. So Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, and Ducky Lucky went off to tell the king that the sky was falling. They went along and they went along and they went along until they met Goosey Lucy. Honk, honk, honk. Where are you going, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, and Ducky Lucky? Asked Goosey Lucy. Oh, we're going to tell the king that the sky is falling, said Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, and Ducky Lucky. Now, think about what you know about this story. Cocky Locky asked to go with Henny Penny. And when they met Ducky Lucky, he asked to go with them too. What do you think Goosey Lucy might ask? Does Goosey Lucy want to go along? May I go with you? Asked Goosey Lucy. Were you right? Yes, Goosey Lucy wants to go along too. Yes, indeed, said Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, and Ducky Lucky. So, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy went off to tell the king that the sky is falling. They went along and they went along and they went along until they met Turkey Lurkey. Gobble, 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 said Turkey Lurkey. Where are you going, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy? Oh, we're going to tell the king that the sky is falling, said Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy. Now, what do you think Turkey Lurkey will want to do? May I go with you? Asked Turkey Lurkey. Yes, Turkey Lurkey wants to go along too. You made a good prediction, huh? Yes, indeed, said Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, and Goosey Lucy. So, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Lucy, and Turkey Lurkey went off to tell the king that the sky was falling. Now, do you think that they'll meet another friend? Oh, I see a friend. They went along and they went along and they went along until they met Foxy Loxy. Where are you going, Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Loosey, and Turkey Lurkey? Asked Foxy Loxy. Oh, we're going to tell the king that the sky is falling, said Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Loosey, and Turkey Lurkey. Now, do you think that Foxy Loxy will want to go along with them to see the king? Let's find out. Aha, said Foxy Loxy, but this isn't the way to the king. Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Loosey, and Turkey Lurkey, come with me and I will show you a shortcut to the king's palace. Oh, good, said Henny Penny, Cocky Locky, Ducky Lucky, Goosey Loosey, and Turkey Lurkey. I mean, wouldn't you want to have a shortcut? Yes, if it was a long trip, you might want a shortcut to get there faster, huh? So they went along, and they went along, and they went along, until they reached Foxy Loxy's cave. Do you think that's the shortcut? Do you think that's the way to see the king? In they all went after Foxy Loxy. Now look at Foxy Loxy's face in this picture. Does Foxy Loxy look friendly and helpful? No. Foxy Loxy looks like he's kind of up to something. Like maybe he has a plan. Do you think it's a good plan? From that day to this, Turkey Lurkey, Goosey Loosey, Ducky Lucky, Cocky Locky, and Henny Penny have never been seen again. And the king has never been told the sky is falling. Now, why haven't they been seen? Does that mean that they're living happily ever after? Well, they went into Foxy Loxy's cave, and they never were seen again. Did they ever come out of Foxy Loxy's cave? Uh-oh. Did they make it to the palace? No, the king has never heard that the sky is falling, so they never made it to the palace. What happened to those bird friends? Did you make your prediction? Did you make a good guess? Let's see. But Foxy Loxy and Mrs. Foxy Loxy and their 7 little foxes still remember the fine feast they had that day. A feast? What's a feast? A big meal. What did they eat for their meal? Do you know? The bird friends went into the cave and they never came out again. Does that mean that the fox and his family ate him up? Oh no. Well, that's what I predicted was happening in the story. Is that what you predicted too? What do you know about foxes? Do foxes and birds get along? Not usually. And what do foxes eat? Yes, they hunt for their food. So they'll eat anything they can catch. Could they catch birds? Maybe. So, did you guess that maybe the fox family had a feast on these unsuspecting friends? That's what I think too. Oh my. Oh. Well, you made some good predictions today. And so the next time you're reading a book or when someone's reading a story to you, be thinking about what's happened already and what you know so that you can make a good guess as to what might happen next. Thanks for reading the story with me today. See you next time.